Welcome, guys. This story involves me smashing my finger in a 50 cal bolt and smashing my middle finger tendon that I still deal with to this day. I still get a little bit of pain from it, but I just deal with it. So, the story goes, we all get plans to go to the field or to go do gunnery with our machine, with our 50 cals, Mark 19s, automatic grenade launchers. That's what they basically are. And well, we all go out to the range. We all go out shoot our weapons. We all go qualify, and then we bring our weapons back. And the first thing you do as a gunner, I was a gunner. I was a 50 cal gunner. The first thing you do as a gunner is to clean your weapon thoroughly, all the way, so that it operates the next time. So I do that. I clean my weapon thoroughly, spick and span, no dust, no carbon, just all clean. And then I'm done. I try to put together my weapon, and as I was doing it, the 50 cal bolt was not going forward right. As I was pulling the charging handle, it was not going forward. So my bright idea was put my middle finger, you see that cut? Yeah, put my middle finger in the 50 cal bolt claw and pull it. Just pull it. And I did that. I pulled it and the bolt went straight forward and smashed my finger like an idiot. I was over there crying in agony because I couldn't pull the charging handle back to pull the bolt. I couldn't pull the bolt back and pull the charging handle back, so I'm just dying in pain. Everyone's surrounding me, not knowing what to do. And then 2 soldiers came up. One of them, my best friend, to this day, decided to pull the back plate off. So he pulls the back plate off, pulls out the bolt, and pulls out my finger. And I see my finger bloody, but I couldn't feel the pain because there's so much adrenaline that was going through me. But the thing was, the joke is, I was bragging. I'm like, this is going to be my disability. I'm claiming this once I get out. And yeah, I made a claim, and yeah, I got a percentage out of it, but that's a different story. What was I gonna say? But yeah, after that happened, I go to the medics, and they take me to the hospital on base. They couldn't do anything, so they transfer me over to the hospital over there in Kansas City, because I was stationed out of Fort Riley at the time, first ID. And they basically kept me overnight, and in the morning they were going to do surgery. And they found out I had a broken finger tendon, and that they had to go through my finger to pull it out in order to connect it with my other tendon. And so during that process, I'm in a hospital bed, ready to go into surgery, and these people inject me with Valium, and boy, that changed my life. I never felt like that before. So they put me through Valium, and then they take me to the surgery room, and then they give me anesthesia, and I just wake up and I see that my middle finger is all taped up and all ready, and they give me pain pills, and yeah, I delved into that, but that's a different story for a different time. But yeah, I slammed the 50 cal bolt on my finger because I put my finger in the 50 cal bolt, thinking I was smarter than a 50 cal. When you just don't mess with your equipment like that. I learned a valuable lesson with those weapons. Don't be complacent, because they will hurt you if you're not careful. So I left the hospital with like a little brace and like a pin out of my finger, and I was put on a profile, and I couldn't do push-ups, but I had to do like overhead arm claps, and I was in a lot of pain, so they gave me some pretty hardcore stuff at the time. And then eventually they took apart the pin out of my finger. They said my tendon was right, but then they also said I'm going to develop arthritis later on in life, which I'm not looking forward to, but it is what it is. I get pain in the wintertime when it gets cold. My bones get cold, and that's the only time it really hurts. But I still got the scars from it. I like to tell people the story and show them my scars because it's kind of a funny story. I forgot to tell you, I was an armorer at the time, so I knew these weapons thoroughly, and I was so complacent with them. I didn't realize that they can actually hurt you if you're not careful. So then after that, my unit took me out of my gunner's position, and they put me in the arms room around all the weapons. Kind of ironic. And that's what I did for the rest of my military career. I had about like 6 months left, and it was pretty depressing because I really love my gunner's position. But just that one mistake messed it all up because I was too complacent. Don't ever be complacent when it comes to weapons. Treat those like they're gold. Moral of the story: don't mess with your equipment if you don't know what you're doing. That's all I got for today. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. Share to your friends about my 50 cal bolt incident. Thank you.